Welcome to my video on how to clean a chain on a Zontes Monster. Someone left a comment after one of my other videos asking what products I use to clean the chain, and it made me realise I've never cleaned the chain. We've done 2,000 kilometres. It's had, I think this chain was looked after at its last service. I have tightened it before, and it needs tightening again. There's too much play here. But it's never been cleaned. If you look closely, you can see how dirty and gummed up it is. It's not nice at all. So I've freshly run out and bought some products from Halfords, not the cheapest place, however it does the job. So I got some Muc-Off chain cleaner, some Muc-Off dry chain lube. The dry PTFE chain lube I've used on previous bikes, although not this brand, purely on the fact, in my theory, is it gets less fling off when you move, so less spray. I got some brushes just to have a go at cleaning the chain as well. I'm not sure how well these will go, and some more brushes there, but we shall have a look and see what happens. Okay, first of all, remove the chain guard. So we've got a 10mm socket. I've already loosened that. To move these, there we go. Pop the socket somewhere useful, and it should come off. Now bear in mind, I've never done this before, so this is not so much an instructional video on watch somebody else make mistakes. There we are. It's a chain guard. Oh, and you can see just how much slack we've got here at the minute. It's way too much. Yeah, this chain may actually need replacing, but we'll give it a clean anyway. It's due a second service soon, so we shall start by giving it a clean. I will hand the camera over to my able colleague, Jake, and we'll begin. While rotating the wheel in the correct way, put plenty of the chain cleaner. Make sure you're getting all with all the O-rings and all the joints. You can see all the rubbish and the dirt come off even as I just do this angle. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully it won't, the runoff won't damage the wheel reflectors, but hey, it's a minor issue if it does. I think I've got some spares from the last time we put them on anyway. And make sure you do this in a well ventilated place as well, because believe me, this stuff stinks. It might be an idea to make a note of where you started as well, because I honestly have no idea where I started now. So I've done at least a little bit, right. So now, I'm going to try and clean the first, no, that's not good. As I said, work in progress, learn as you go. Let's try this. Sprockets come up, sprockets always come up really clean already. So I think a good rinse of water after I've done this should sort this out. There's actually quite a bit of spray off gone on the wheel hub as well as the tyre, so I do hope, as I said, it doesn't cause traction problems. Those of you who've done this before, feel free to leave in the comment section a better way of doing this. I must admit, I'll be inclined in a minute to let the the garage cleaner next time at the service rather than that, because it's already turned into a little bit like work. This is.
I started.
Maybe. And everyone knows you started now, because not only can they see it, they heard you say it. Alright, I'll give it another rinse. Actually, that's coming up lots better now. I don't know how much of this stuff you're supposed to use, to be fair, but this chain is all looking so much better already.
There's a lot of dirt that's come off that.
Yeah,
Look, literally, that's just on my hand.
Don't get too close to that now, as long as it's making this bit of spray. Don't worry, fumes getting all of them. You're still wearing your new shoes, eh?
No, took them off.
Oh my god. I think now, I can try one of the others clippers.
Cleaning a brush with a wheel cleaner. Wow.
The chain cleaner.
Chain cleaner, whatever it is.
Right.
Well, he switched to a golden brush now.
Well, there's a pack of 3 brushes, a couple of quid. I think you'd probably use 2 brushes to be honest, but I weren't sure how well it would, or how well the degreaser would work.
Dad, don't muck that one up. We might be able to sell that for a couple of hundreds.
Well, the brushes.
Yeah.
Again, I've made no mental note whatsoever of the starting point for doing each process on the chain, so I've no doubt this is taking far longer than I need to. So do things with a little bit more forethought and planning than myself, and probably a quicker job for you.
You probably have gone round it.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might be wrong, but...
Alright, I don't know whether... I'll probably try and wipe some of this as much. I'll get a cloth now. Do you want to pause that a moment, mate? I'll get some cloths to wipe it.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, I'm now going to twist the wheel and try and wipe off some of the residue with the cloth.
It's just a normal cloth, yeah?
Yeah, just a normal cloth. Something like that.
Yeah.
Is that focused? Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's just a normal Eddie cloth. This is actually probably not an idea not to use this because I've ruined this cloth now. This is it was a good clean cloth, but
You've got plenty of them.
pardon? I know. I have.
And you normally use them for
I know. I'm
like
using old t-shirts or some rags is probably the best thing to do any workshop.
Yeah, like
cloth.
that used to be, I think, an old bed cover.
Which one? What, this one? Yeah,
Yeah,
it was Josh's your older brother. Not that you need to know as your older brother, but.
Because I know.
No, this seems much better, if not perfect.
It does. And we'll
Right, I think you're supposed to rinse it off with a hose now, so with some water now, so I'll get the hose and I'll rinse some of this off. Do you want to pause?
Yeah. Go.
Just give the chain a rinse again. Twisting it. Keep it on here, mate, not the drain. That's it, good man.
Now this bit is, if you don't want to get water everywhere, I think you should have a rag.
A watering can or something would probably be the smartest move, but as we're outside and we're on this has already been raked over.
That's looking shinier already.
No,
That's not even a word.
What would you say, shinier?
Yeah.
make sure there's no residue. No cloth. What was it, David?
Yeah.
Against them.
Yeah, we'll put a link in the description to put that orange rim tape on that you can see. I don't want to interfere, but it's that orange bit there. Yeah, I'll put a link in the description for that.
You've got to do that video as well of your recording.
Yeah, that.
Do you want to pause that, Jake?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Alright.
That is looking shiny.
It's looking much, much better.
In the video, it's probably looking a bit more shiny than in real life, but it's looking quite
Don't
like.
say that. Don't say that. Say it's all my hard work.
It's his fault if it isn't that shiny. It's not my fault. I'm just a video guy.
Oh, I see. Is that what it is now? Absolving yourself of all responsibility. Right. So I want to get this dry. I'm not sure how dry we should do it, or whether I should just leave it, to be honest.
I was drying the under bit with another cloth. You could have still used that green one.
I know.
Now you're just ruining another one.
I know. But as you said,
Yeah, plenty.
they'll wash up. They might come out. It might not be too bad. You don't know.
It might.
It might, is it? The key is a might, yeah. Where's there is might. Oh, it needs a clean as well, my man. You've got to do that before we do, CJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you already done a video on cleaning as well?
I haven't actually, no.
So there might be 2 videos in one day. You may.
I don't think we'll get time to do another one today, bro.
Yeah, we will, Dad.
Okay, right. Take that off your moment, please, mate.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay, as you can see, at the moment, the chain, or hopefully you can see, is much, much cleaner than previous when we started. I shall probably have a go at cleaning the sprocket a little bit as well, wiping that over.
See that bit there?
Pardon? Yeah, that's it. Then I shall put some chain lube on. I'll do the video again doing some chain lube. Okay.
Bye. We're back, but for you it will be one video.
Right. I've tightened the chain. As per, if you need instructions for how to do that, see one of my previous videos. And the chain's now dry. And we're now going to apply the chain lube. So spray it on, just much like we sprayed on
The other part.
sprayed on the degreaser to make sure you coat as much of the chain as possible. I've never done it, whether I'm getting the impression I may well be putting too much on there, but I figure there's kind of too much chain lube, can't it?
Nah.
That's what I think. Yet again, I made absolutely no mental note whatsoever of where I started on the chain, so I'll only stop when it becomes apparent that I'm recovering.
Again.
I must have gone round yet. I'm bored now.
He's bored, so that must have mean we've gone round now.
There we go. Yeah, we're done it now. There we are. Right. And I stopped. Just keep spinning it around to make sure that all parts of the chain are covered. Do some cloth to get on any overspray. It's on the wheel hub. assume this stuff's not dripping anywhere, so it is already quite like a waxy, a very waxy texture. And there we are. Right. Then all I've got to do is replace or clean this first, and then replace the chain guards, and we're away. Okay, I hope this video has been of some help to you. If you have any questions or queries or corrections, feel free to leave them in the comments box. Many thanks. Thank you. Bye-bye.